Hello, welcome back to the channel, and I think I'm probably going to have to welcome myself back to the channel as well. It's been quite a while since my last video, but back out again now. So for anyone new to the channel, and those people who have been subscribed to the channel as well, because it has been such a long time since my last video, my name's Chris. I'm a landscape photographer from mid Wales, and I just take you out and about while I go out and take some photos, really. So it's been over 4 months since my last video. And to be honest, I've hardly taken a photo in that time. Obviously, we've had the lockdown issues, but on top of that, I've had a pretty horrible start to the year, which has meant that photography hasn't really been a priority. But it's time to get back into it. I'm going to start off easy today because I'm very, very rusty, and I don't know about anyone else, but it normally takes me at least a few trips out to get my photography eye back in again. But I thought I'd come on a nice sort of easy walk with some great views, as you can see behind me. And just basically, I think my plan today is to try and let the light do the work for me, and just pick compositions out with a long lens and let the light on the landscape. Hopefully the clouds will stick around a little bit. Oh, actually, yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. Look, sunshine. This is the first vlog I've had that has got sunshine in it, so it's a great start. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with trying to take some photos. I'm not expecting anything great today, which is fine. If I get a great photo, brilliant. If I don't, it's not the end of the world, is it? Like I said, no expectations, and I don't mind at all if I don't get a photo today. That's the honest truth. Don't mind. Yeah, that's the only problem today is we're on the flight path of jet fighters. I think they come from RAF Valley up on in North Wales, and yeah, it's quite a popular area for them to do their training flights through. So I might be interrupted a couple of times. Anyway, I'm going to get on with taking the photos now and stop chatting, and it's just basically getting used to being back on camera again. So. So for a little while now, I've been thinking about this spot because I came up here, I don't know, it was just after I got my first DSLR, and I came up here with the kit lens on it, 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. And I've got some photos from up here, but they're bad. And I haven't been here since then, which is, I don't know, five or 6 years, something like that. I don't know why I've not been here. I think more because those initial photos weren't great. Recently, and over lockdown, I've been thinking about this place. I was wondering if there was a better shot with a longer lens, something that could make a bit more out of the mountains that you can see from here, which the main one you can see is Cadair Idris. I'll put that up on just a little bit of video up on the screen now, so you can see that a bit clearer. But then over in the background, there is everything's in the background. But yes, over in that direction, there's also a mountain called Aran Vawddwy, which has quite a distinctive triple peak ridge on it. So I think it's not just Aran Vawddwy is the highest point there, but then there's a couple of other mountains on that chain, which I can't remember the name of. Aran something and Aran something else. Maybe I'll put them up on screen if I do remember. But yeah, I thought if I could bring a long lens up here, something more than 55 millimeters, and see if what I was thinking, what I had imagined in my mind might works. So I've got my first shot set up here now. And yeah, in a way it does work. It's better than, definitely better than the last photos that I took. I had to zoom in at 120 millimeters for that first shot, and I think that's all right. For Arun Vaudi, which is a bit further in the distance, I have got another lens with me, which is my 150 to 600, which I sometimes use for landscape photography. I bought it really for wildlife photography, but to be honest, I never really got into wildlife photography as much as I was planning to when I first started out taking photos. But I do use this. I tend to bring it along with me when I go to lakes and things. So you basically you shoot anything on the opposite end of the lake. But I have not really carried it out with me up the side of a hill before, mainly because I haven't had a bag that I could put it in, and I hate carrying around extra stuff. It just bugs me. But yeah, so I've brought this with me. I'm gonna put it on, see what it looks like. It was pretty obvious almost straight away that any shots I could get of Arun Vaudi were going to be affected by the haze. So I decided to switch away from the mountains and look for compositions a little bit closer to me. I think this is my plan really for the rest of the evening. It's just to kind of pick little shots off, stay in one spot, just have a really easy evening, to be honest, and just enjoy being out and about again. I thought I was stupid for leaving the car with a big coat and hat on because I was roasting before, but now I realise why I did it. Good choice. But I think, in all honesty, when you've been out and not taking photos for quite a while, you need to just have an easy time. Don't put any pressure on yourself to actually get a photo. Just enjoy being out again. Which, I mean, with views like this, how can you not enjoy it, really? This is what landscape photography was. This is why I enjoy landscape photography, because I get to stand in places like this. Oh, there's a bit of a rainbow over there. I don't think that's going to be a great shot, but I'll try and get it. If I switch it around to vertical, it might help a little bit. Let's see what we got now. No. There is a rainbow there, but it's not compositionally not great. So we're going to leave it. We're just going to have a look at the rainbow, and we're not going to take a photo of it. That's it. Yep. Right, switch back over to the shorter lens because the wind's picked up quite a bit at the moment. I'll bring out the bigger lens again in a bit if I spot anything. Yes, so I'm going to wait until sunset anyway, and I shall be back a little bit later on. Hopefully there'll be a bit of colour in the sky. I don't know, it's clearing up. It's looking good for a clear horizon, but the clouds are clearing a little bit. We'll see if we get any colour. Anyway, I shall be back when the sun's a bit lower. So as you can see, it's getting quite late on in the day now. The sun's just about to go down behind the hill over the, in that direction. It's been quite a good day, really. I've just been basically, like I said before, just shooting the light on the hillsides and things like that. At the moment, what I'm looking at is basically just a valley that's leading up, that has some nice light on either side. It's leading up towards the setting sun. I'm not sure the sun, I don't think the sun is going to be in the frame, but I am shooting towards the light, so it's a pretty high dynamic range at the moment. So what I'm going to do is bracket these shots, which is something I don't often do anymore. I used to bracket almost every shot I took when I was first starting out, but now I tend to do it manually. But I'm just going to take 3 bracketed shots with 2 stops exposure between each one, and then blend them together in Lightroom or Photoshop, depending on which method I choose when I get back to the computer. So I'll just take those shots now. Okay, I'm probably going to have to just, because the sun's just creeping into the frame now, so I'm just going to put my hand over one side of it just to stop any lens flare, and then I'll blend those into the shot as well. There isn't much colour at the moment in the sky. Nothing's really hitting the clouds here. There's no cloud over that way, so it's basically just the sun setting, which is quite nice. But yeah, it's been a good day today. Really enjoyed just not really sort of being too obsessed about the photographs and just picking out things as I go along. Definitely the sort of day that I needed to start out with after such a long break. So what I think I might do is pop the best photos from today up on the screen at the end of the video, just so you can have a look through some of the photos that I've managed to capture today. I think there's 1 or 2 nice ones in there, but like I say, today is not really about the photography. It's just about being out and about again and watching a sunset from a hillside, which is brilliant. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I shall see you again soon, much sooner than the last one. So taking into account that I've barely taken a photo in the last 4 months, I'm actually pretty pleased with how these have turned out today. I think the idea behind today's trip was a good one. It was just a little bit too hazy for the long lens to be really effective, especially earlier on in the afternoon. But now I know that in the future, with slightly different conditions, this will be a place to return to a little sooner than my last visit. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again in the next one. Bye for now.